a complex dust cloud which has existed for many millions of years might even have become self-aware.
That is crazy. These things are just chilling out there.
They're chilling out there, sending little plasma goo to come try to communicate with us or say, hey, what's up? And the scientists that are studying it are getting clipped left and right, walking down highways and then dying.
Welcome to Deep Waters.
Where are you going right now?
So they crank the 5G up and then we just all get shaken and baking microwave. I love it.
I didn't say that, you absolute moron.
There was no dinosaurs. Those were Nephilim giants from the Bible.
And Lucifer is in the Vatican?
Yes.
Oh, okay, got it.
I think space is probably like just a giant liquid. Build it up, seal the well. When it's about to collapse, release the gays.
Are you going to get the jab?
Never. Conspiracy Social Club, aka Deep Waters.
Are we in it? We're in a room right now, battling over air conditioning.
Yeah.
I took a moment. I turned it off, realized I had the wrong pants on. When it came back, it was back on, which means somebody, and I know who, decided to make a move.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Conspiracy Social Club. We're so sorry that we took off last week.
Well, I'm so sorry.
Did our best to record an episode.
Yeah.
I was just...
Baby AIDS.
I mean, you can still hear the thick, dulcet RSV tones.
Oh, yeah, for
my
sure.
Voice. I don't know
Listen,
what it was.
if you're one of the deep waters, if you're, what do we call our fans?
The
Swimmers?
Atlanteans.
The Atlanteans. If you're an Atlantean and you just had a baby, dads love to do this. Your baby will have snot. And you're like, I'm a man. I'm not afraid of this snot.
Hubris,
and you'll just
man.
you'll just wipe it off.
Yeah.
You will die.
No,
you will die.
It's not even like my daughter was so sick, snot coming out of her mouth. I'm just wiping it off, rubbing it on my pants. She's eating freeze-dried strawberries kind of halfway. I'm picking them up, eating them. What am I doing?
Yeah, because you're like, it's just a baby.
She is a ballistic AIDS missile, and I was
outbreak monkey.
Targeted. Anyways, thank you very much for continuing to support the show, for watching, get in the comments.
Get in the comments.
Comment. Patreon.com/AK Deep Waters. How are you?
I'm great. I got shows this weekend in Hamilton and in Toronto. I'm excited. Have you been to Toronto?
No, I don't.
Oh, you guys got to go to Toronto. It's one of the best cities on the planet.
You say that weird. You take the O out, that first O out.
Toronto?
Of it, huh? Yeah.
Toronto.
Maybe there's no T. That last T might be out of it.
No.
Toronto?
There's
Toronto?
There's a couple letters missing from that.
You say it.
Toronto.
Toronto.
Oh, you kind of take the last T out as well.
I do take the last T out. Oh, that's fascinating that just transpired.
Yeah. Where's my apology?
In the ether somewhere. I'm not going to apologize for that. I mean,
it's just it's
they all sound. They have a weird accent up there. Like, yeah, my G, yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like this Jamaican thing.
It's
like
like
flooded in.
Hey, oh yeah, you just come up here and hang out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
nailed it. Yeah, no, but they all have that like. Yeah, it's like
big man.
Yeah, it's like bad patois.
Oh yeah. We hang out. We like to go out there and do some stuff.
No way, bro. No way. No way. No way.
Who's butchering more? Be honest, mom or dad?
I honestly have no idea.
I sat down. Go ahead, hit your dates.
Toronto, Hamilton, Toronto, Dallas, Fort Worth, Huntington. Hey, Dallas, how about you buy some tickets?
Dallas. What
buy some Austin, Texas, Albuquerque, 1000th episode sold out, Joke World Comedy Festival, Lawrence, Kansas, and finally, believe it or not, I'm walking on air. Tulsa.
I never thought I could be so free, flying away on a wing and a prayer. Who could it be? Believe it or not, it's just me. Skankfest in New Orleans, and then Austin. You're playing Joke World?
I'm so excited, dude. I'm so
Whoa.
excited.
The GOAT.
The Coachella of comedy festivals.
I love it. Can't wait.
That's crazy.
Have you been to Coachella?
I have, yeah.
Did you enjoy it?
It was a tough go. I was a younger person. We thought we could just camp. We laid down our tent. Unbeknownst to us, we were in the volunteer ground, so people started asking us what time our shifts were, and we just lied and camped for free. But it was, yeah, there were some bad trips in there, but other than that, it was a good time.
Did you even what are the people in the middle of it in the crowd?
Was that question?
What
is that
what
question?
is it? I mean,
What the people in the middle of it in the crowd? What was that?
I mean, like, what's that like to be surrounded by everyone? I would go nuts.
Yeah, no, I think you age out of that.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
They've gotten very children of the corn there, by the way. They're like, if you're over 40, don't come here. I'm like, what?
Yeah, it's the most annoying crowd now, but yeah, some of the music is still unbelievable. I mean, Jack White.
Oh.
Jack White.
Have you ever seen them live, like White Stripes?
I've seen Jack White live like 3 times.
I love that he doesn't even talk to the crowd. He just keeps playing.
He has like Jack White is the coolest person on the planet.
Until he gets a little woke. He gets a little woke.
I don't even know who Jack White is.
From White Stripes? Oh my God. Are you that young? You don't know the White Seven Nation Army couldn't stop us now.
I mean, I'm sure I've heard it in a movie soundtrack.
Bum, 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 bum.
Guys, we're gonna get flagged.
Okay, I mean, we're hitting it.
No, but dude, he shows up at 4:00, earliest set you could possibly play with like this is where like the pansexual like coming up DJs are slotted to play.
Is listening.
He goes on at 4:00 in the afternoon. Goes, give me the earliest possible show you can. I'm gonna get on a plane and go back to Detroit. I don't want anything to do with this.
Just hand me the check.
Hand me the check,
and let me
I'll play in the afternoon. I'll go home to my daughter.
I get it, dude.
Him playing Seven Nation Army was insane. Things that man does with a guitar, just unbelievable. Get in the comments if you like Jack White, the White Stripes, Meg White, any of it. All right, so we have a crazy show today. I do want to shout out Dark Smith for a big 3 years. We did a birthday cake celebration last week, and I went. You did it.
Yep, I let him down. Dad, once again, absentee, not involved in a child's life.
It's fine. Mom brought the shin guards, and Mom brought the
showed up
Gatorade.
and felt the love.
Yeah, 100%.
In the room.
Beautiful women.
When you're ready, we're
women.
here for you, dude.
You know what? It did feel like, what did we say? You were like, it feels like a Theranos, like a Nexium. It had a Nexium vibe to it.
Oh, you mean
or just like a David Lynch film? I mean, the guy who spoke was.
Oh, you must go to hot chick rooms.
This was specifically a kind of a hot chick place.
There were so many hot chicks there, and also I met Dark Smith's friend. I didn't think he was sober, so I said, "Are you a filthy addict like Dark Smith?" And he said, "Yeah, actually, I am," and it was unbelievably uncomfortable, and I apologize to that.
I mean, that's what everyone calls each other.
I don't think anyone cares.
Do you call each other filthy addicts?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Wow, you guys you're peg-legged in that department.
It's pretty like laid back. Like you can say some unholy shit to each other.
Yeah. I
love doing
vibes.
stand up in front of sober crowds because like they used to shoot heroin in their dick.
Yeah,
you think they give a shit about
couple of
politically
these
correct?
old vets got up there? I was like, my God, that guy's died 3 times.
Yeah, for sure, dude.
It's unbelievable.
For sure.
He's got the Sailor Jerry tattoos all over the place.
Oh, by the way, getting a new tattoo May 1st.
Really?
I'm getting Andy Paez catching over Kiki.
I love
in
that.
a new school style.
Was that game 6?
Yeah. No, that was game 7.
No.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, that's such an iconic picture.
Yeah, I can't wait.
But listen, we have a lot of stuff to get into today. As the saying goes, 10 nuclear scientists have now disappeared.
Unbelievable.
But first,
I just want to tease what we got
Oh,
coming.
that was
no
a
problem,
great
no problem,
tease.
no problem. That was
You
great
teased so much, I thought we were going to talk about it. That's how great of a tease that was.
Thank you. 10 have disappeared at this point and or been killed. We've got. We're not doing Scissor Sisters. I don't know that we have time for Scissor Sisters, but we've got the Strait of Hormuz.
We always have time for Scissor
JD
Sisters.
Vance is going around the world just embarrassing the shit out of himself.
Yeah, I mean it's just complete. The funny thing is, like, everyone's like, they've gone complete heel. I'm like, this is all part of the script. They were going to do this from the start. It's all bullshit.
It's a little Monday morning quarterbacking from you, I have to say.
Okay.
Okay. In weeks past, I mean, you've been. I don't want to be contentious, but you've gone. I can't believe this heel turn. They're turning heel, and now you're like, yeah, this is what they were doing the whole time.
Yeah, man. New data comes in, makes you understand stuff. I'm open-minded to it.
Go to samtripoli.com. He's playing the Joke World Comedy Festival in Florida coming up.
You're so mean to the nicest guy ever.
I'm not mean. I love Joke World.
He asked me to do something at his festival. And I found out that your pure hatred.
I found out that Stavros Halakis is having Nick Mullen on his podcast today.
Whoa, that's great.
It's really good news. It's
Nick
crazy.
Mullen is the best to ever do it.
Very funny.
You're so rude.
All right. It is it's been playing, correct?
Yeah, it's been playing.
Count of the week, cause you feel it's such fun, feel sad it. Such a good song.
And that I never get to hear.
I want to go ahead and shout out the person that sent it to us because we haven't done that in a while. Go ahead and hit the comments of the week.
It's Decepticon, correct?
Decepticon.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Ryan.
Follow Decepticon.
Follow Decepticon wherever he is.
No, because we took a week off last week, we got some much needed love for the Patreon people who have amazing comments.
All right, we got JB.33.
One of my faves. He's got Swayze. That's not Roadhouse Swayze, is it?
No, that looks. Is that Swayze? No, that's Big Trouble in Little China. That's Big
Kurt
Trouble in
Russell.
Little China.
Oh, Big Trouble Little China. Forgive me, JB. Comment of the week, where we take the best comments from freeloaders on YouTube and act like the patrons don't matter. Comment of the week, JB. I totally
fire.
Gas.
Just fire.
Absolute fire. Went to Spotify too. Get into Spotify. Comment on Spotify. Comment.
John Rich. Dylan reminds me of Buffalo Bill if he didn't want to fuck himself.
Thank you for censoring John Rich. Fuck is a vile word.
That was fire.
And then we'll pull him back to the YouTube. Dallas is rushing. Dallas, go buy some tickets
I love
to the
Dallas
Sam Tripoli
rushing.
show.
He's been on my show many times.
Yeah.
Sam looks like he owns a small Armenian vape empire.
I wish I did. I wouldn't have to do 1,000 podcasts.
God, it'd be good merch.
Good merch.
And the very last
I
one.
cannot believe they came in. They took everything again. Everything. They wiped all the vapes out.
Because as soon as this whole Nick Shirley thing came out, I would get arrested for tax fraud.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
A vape and a fucking...
You know what they would do, though? They would clear you out of all of your fucking... What are those things called? The big ones?
The Tucker Carlson ones?
No. The plumes or puff bars. So they take all the mango watermelon ice out and they leave the brass knuckles with the pocket knife combo. That's completely fine. You have hundreds of those, but they take all the vapes from the shops.
6,000 milligrams of kratom. Right.
Vape and hospice empire.
My people are shady. All right, last one.
Last one. We actually read this one last week, but it didn't go out. At John Mucky Muck. I love that Dark Smith is agreeing that the 9 milligram pouches aren't that strong while his face his face is literally transparent and melting in every shot.
Yeah.
That's true. I edited the podcast. I look like shit. I did look.
Put out the episode.
You know what?
Just put it out.
It's literally the worst episode we've ever done.
But they like train wrecks.
It's so Dark Smith. You know what? Dark Smith actually told me that seeing me in this chair getting brutalized by you, reminded him that he's been so dumb for a year that he needs to. Am I correct?
Yeah.
What's that mean? I don't even know.
Going back to, I don't know if you guys remember, but I got that concussion back in July.
That was bad.
And I switched around my meds a little bit, and since I've been in just a mental fog, which I have recently come out of.
Congrats.
And yeah, thank you. But I realized seeing Dylan just unable to compute answer, taking like 6 seconds to just think of, and then just lashing out with.
How's
just
that
more
any
hate.
different than every other episode?
10 scientists in the
We
field.
didn't name it. I mean, I know what
shit.
it is.
I think it's JB.
I mean, I'm going to give it to him, but it really was the Buffalo Bill comment.
I mean,
It's
that's
Oh, we
fine.
can give it to that then.
Yeah.
Nice try, JB. Do better. You know, this is a meritocracy.
Yeah,
this is
dude, that
capitalism.
one's the best. It makes me laugh.
John Rich,
You both are winners.
you
in my
both are
book.
winners. Great job. But not really. John Rich gets the comment of the week. So, 10 scientists have disappeared.
But are we starting with that?
For,
Why are they talking about a general then showing some black chick sleeping?
It's
Was she in bed with him? She's like, I was just sleeping. I woke up and he was gone.
No, that's an ad for psoriasis.
I don't know, man. It just seems bad planning on
All right,
everybody's
so
part.
scroll down on this a little bit. So this is one of the big ones that people were like, okay, what's going on? Investigative journalist Ross, can you zoom in on this, please? Did not mince words Saturday when speculating about the February 27th disappearance of William Neal McCaslin, a retired Air Force Major General with knowledge of military secrets, including UFOs. We have to ask now about the possibility of foul play. Is there somebody who has interceded to take the general out of the picture?
I have to ask, did he need it to get to a double-digit even number before he starts asking questions? Like, how many people in before we start asking questions? Like, how many people have to disappear from this show before you go, is something up? 2?
I think if you
Right?
if you disappear,
If it's just Ryan shows up and he's like, I got to run the show.
if Dark Smith disappeared and we didn't have him, people would be like, "What's going on? Where's Dark Smith?" If you disappeared and it was just me and Dark Smith, people would be like, "Yeah, I mean, wait." But we're not watching this though. I mean, what happened to him? And then he's just on Cash Daddies. Okay, so this guy, general, high clearance in the military,
Yeah.
works with UFOs, disappeared. Next person is
Some chick.
a rocket scientist, and these fucking, I'm so sick.
Well,
of
just
these
thank you, Senator Major.
rocket scientists with ties to missing Air Force general associated with UFOs disappeared under eerily similar circumstances.
Okay, so that's 2.
So what is this? Okay, so her name is Monica Reza. Went missing the morning of June 22nd,
Reza?
2025.
Was she in Wu-Tang?
in the Angeles National Forest while hiking with 2 experienced companions who were exploring the popular Mount Waterman Trail. So there's a silver alert out on her.
A silver alert. What do you got to do to get to gold?
I think you got to be hotter. Volunteers and authorities searched for the area for months using helicopters, radar. I mean, after 3 months, you go up there in the helicopter, you're just like, I mean, boys, what the fuck are we doing?
Dude, after 2 people go, I'm like, hey, man, I'm disappearing for a little while. Tell everybody I'm okay. I'm going off the grid. If you're in an office and there's 10 people and 2 of them go disappearing, you're like, I'm out.
Yeah.
They want us dead. I'm going to go live in Costa Rica.
For serious, I'm going to go live in Costa Rica. I think that the people in this little insurance company are getting taken out. I
Yeah,
don't know
for
why.
sure.
I cannot explain why, but there's some grand conspiracy. I mean, look at her. She doesn't look like she's evil or anything like
She
that.
doesn't look like she's evil at all.
Disappeared. Then we've got another
and she's getting
one.
her lunch out of some weird lunch box.
Yeah, she's eating the samples. Married mom who vanished last year could be tied to missing and dead U.S. scientists. So go down. I think this was the crazier one. What is her name? Yeah, Melissa Casillas. Is that her name?
Yeah.
Okay, so she worked at Los Alamos, Oppenheimer's spot.
Oh, yeah.
So she goes, the story goes, she's with her husband and they're trying to coordinate the day. What time are you going to drop the car off? And she goes, I forgot my badge. I'm going to work from home today. He goes, okay, I need the car by 11 o'clock. She goes, no problem. Goes home She's a scientist,
Yeah.
mother of children.
Mother of children.
Very dependable person. Okay.
Lovable. Cares.
And he doesn't hear from her at 11:30 noon. He's going, what is going on? He calls his kids after like 2-3 hours. Have you seen your mom? Does anybody know what's going on? She was spotted by friends walking down the highway by herself. Just walking down the highway.
She looks blind there.
And then this security camera gets this picture of her. I think this is before or after she's doing her Jack Kerouac journey on the side of a fucking highway. And then she vanishes, disappears. Nobody's seen her. Then go to the next one. I mean, we're not going to do all 10, but it's so crazy. This is the story of Casillas. Yeah, woman forgets a work ID and is supposed to work from home. Last seen a few hours later walking along the highway. All right, what's the next one?
Next guy.
Okay, this Caltech astrophysicist shot to death in his house. And then we get to the dude that we had broken down was involved in a Portuguese mogging scheme where the dude who had gotten mogged by this MIT professor's intelligence had a grudge for years and went and killed him.
Right.
As part of the Brown shooting, I think.
Okay, yep.
Okay.
So it's 4.
No, that's 5, and there's 5 other people. We just don't need to get into all of them.
Is that hiker included, the one that we covered?
That's 6. Okay.
And that I know that hiker was under eerily similar circumstances to another hiker that was also so.
You know what I'm learning from this? Never go hiking.
It's not worth it.
Yeah.
It's not
David
worth
Tell
it.
had the best thing. It's like hiking or watch. You never find a dead body under the VCR when you're watching.
That was a 90s joke, huh?
That probably.
Yeah. So, what do you think is happening?
One of two things. Either there's some technology that they were all working on that's gotten to a point that it's ready to roll out, and it's so powerful that they don't want any loose ends with it. Okay? Or the other one is this is a giant psyop to get everybody into Project Bluebeam.
Okay.
Those are my 2 options.
All right. Love both.
Love both.
Here for both. Holding space for both.
Holding space.
Okay.
A lot of people are holding space for those 2 options.
So I was like, went down a rabbit hole with this stuff. I was like, why is this happening? And multiple threads on Twitter, Reddit, the likes, our town squares of today, said that they all had to do with UFOs and or plasma research. So do you know what plasma is?
I think I do. What is it?
Well, I always thought it was like cum.
Maybe that wasn't exactly what.
I'm just saying that's what I thought.
You thought you shot plasma.
I thought it was pretty much just cum.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like just gooey,
Just gooey stuff.
chunky.
Like for the South Park thing where he's like just jizzes all
Exactly.
over himself and says,
Yeah.
ectoplasm.
Exactly, yes.
Okay.
I think that may have formulated my opinion that plasma is cum.
Yeah. It's always great.
What do you think plasma is?
I feel like it's this kind of liquidy but not solid, liquid solid kind
You're
of.
exactly correct. It's the 4th material or matter classification. So there's liquid, solid, gas, and then plasma
Oh, really?
is this kind of like super group,
Okay.
you know?
It's not. But
It's got
what makes it different than
Clapton.
liquid?
Plasma is either the liquid component of blood or the 4th state of matter.
Yeah, that's it. The 4th state of matter.
So okay, so it's the 4th state of matter. All right. So all of 99% of the universe, which you do not believe in, is made of plasma.
Well, I do believe it's liquid space, which fits into plasma.
Okay, so we agree.
Let's meet halfway.
It's gay plasma.
It's gay plasma.
Okay. So that's what the
They
universe
say AIDS is transferred in plasma.
Okay, cool.
Doesn't exist.
So these people are all in the periphery of this. Let's just say they're all in the periphery of this UFO/plasma research.
Okay.
Go to that article, the next article over. Rethinking Plasma, the Hidden Intelligence of Reality. So this Medium article breaks down that plasma may be a network of consciousness in the universe.
Dude, this is so crazy. In our opinion, mankind is entering into a space age, which to a considerable degree is an plasma age. It's so funny. I've been saying that space is basically liquid, which is plasma, forever, and you called me a
Well, and I apologize.
I love that a scientist has said, you're like, yeah, dude, that totally makes sense.
Well, they said something different than you.
No, they said the same thing.
No.
They just used bigger words.
You said plasma is not a bigger word than liquid. Okay, first off,
plasma technically is more letters than
is
liquid
it?
is more
P-L-A?
liquid is more letters than plasma. So in a weird way, I was saying bigger words.
Okay. All right.
Okay?
You said space is fake and gay.
Okay.
And made of liquid.
Yes,
okay. So
I think it's it's in the intro song.
you know what? I will apologize and shout out to Dusty Moon. We genuinely do have one of the best intro songs in all of podcasting.
Thank you.
It's so
I
good.
agree.
Thank you, Dusty. All right. So
I mean, dude, it's so crazy that everyone still shits on conspiracy theorists when we're right about everything.
What?
It's unbelievable.
what did you just Google?
I just confirmed it, but yeah, they're both 6 letters.
No. Liquid is 7 letters.
No.
Liqui.
They're both 6 letters.
They're both 6 letters.
Okay.
So I use big words too.
Dude, you gaslight the fuck out of me all the time.
No, I don't.
I knew. I was like, that's not more.
I'm just saying that I said space was liquid, which could be plasma.
Well, it can't be plasma,
It
though,
can't
because
be plasma
is
because
the
they say,
fourth.
look up plasma one more time.
No. We're not doing this. This is actually an interesting thing. We don't need to get bogged down in this fucking horse shit, okay?
Because you just refuse to give me my due.
That's not true. You can ring the bell on the liquid thing.
Yes. This is one of my more better rings. This is one of my long. That's a long play.
Your gut was creeping out. I'm just trying to let you know.
Yeah, I mean, it's liquid.
It's plasma. That's
It's
plasma. Okay.
This is so plasma.
This message is sponsored by Raycon. With Mother's Day coming up, it's a great time to find a gift that actually fits into your mom's everyday life, whether she's going for a walk, running errands, commuting, or taking a quick phone call. Raycon's everyday earbuds classics are a great option. I can't tell you. My mother walks these dogs miles at a time, all right? Maybe you have a mom that wants to get to the
Earbuds
Y.
are great.
She wants to go on the
but
elliptical.
She can hear. It's very important. Earbuds are great for knowing what's going on around
Yeah,
you.
100%. They've become a go-to for everyday listening with active noise cancellation. They help block out background noise so she can stay focused on what she's listening to. A cooking podcast.
Oh, your mother loves cooking podcasts.
Or maybe your mom's listening to Alex Jones. I don't know.
my mom
but
loves
whatever.
it. Listen, they got awesome new colors too. Dude, personally, I love their Dodger colors. I'm going to get you that for your birthday. Dodger colored. They literally are Dodger ones. I'm going to get them for you so you can watch around San Francisco walking over the poop and you can just be listening to the sweet, sweet sounds.
Here's the kicker. Raycon, he's going to be listening to AI Vince Scully just broadcast games. Okay, so here's the kicker. Raycon delivers the same premium audio quality as the big brands, but at half the price.
Wow.
Add in over 3 million happy customers and a 30-day happiness guarantee, and there's zero reason to overpay. I use my Raycons. I used them the other day at the range. It was perfect. I used to have these big, clunky, expensive things. They would come off my head because my swing speed is so electric. Raycon, stay right
I
in
use
there.
Raycon when I'm learning the art of striking and assassination.
100%. Let's go ahead and
Dana, I know Dana will love them. We're gonna load her up so she can listen to all my podcasts and then tell me what I'm doing.
how wrong you are. I've been using these pretty much every day since I got them, whether at the gym, running errands, or just working from home. They're the ones I actually reach for.
I love that you reach for them
over my other earbuds, because I can still hear what's going on around me without sacrificing sound quality.
That's important. You must be aware of your settings.
Honestly, they've just become part of my daily routine. So celebrate the moms in your life. Go to buyraycon.com/CSC to get 15% off the Everyday Earbuds Classic. Thanks, Raycon, for sponsoring.
Thank you, Raycon.
All right, so go back to that Medium article and let's go down to, keep scrolling down because they break down all of these different kinds of plasma. So keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. All right, so it's going to start with this dusty complex plasma. So dusty complex plasma. In a laboratory and cosmic environments, dusty plasmas self-organize into crystal-like lattices, exhibit memory-like behaviors, and even show signs of self-repair when disturbed. Cold plasma is used to clean wounds, kill bacteria, and even enhance seed germination, all without heat. Magneto-ionic I can't read that, but
it's a lot of shit.
That's a lot of shit. They spiral magnetic ion flows that mimic neural synaptic behavior.
Wow.
Okay, so
this is some deep shit.
It's pretty deep. Okay, so there's this burgeoning thing in the sciences, I think, that is seriously considering the either conscious or biological behavior of plasma in the universe.
Yes.
Okay.
It says, these structures learn and adjust magnetic memory like artificial plasma neurons, clear evidence of feedback and field modulated intelligence.
That's some deep shit. I don't know what it means.
Okay. So people are saying that all of these UFOs that we've been seeing, if you pull up videos of plasma interacting with one another, they're literally, you can see them communicate with one another. They're shooting light, and then another one. It's like
different balls.
Different balls. So people are saying that the UFOs look to be plasma-like creations or drones.
Yes.
Okay. So, anyways, we keep going. What's the next tab? I think it's this white paper on. Okay, yeah. So what is the title of this, Rye?
Plasma is a fourth domain of life, RNA, DNA consciousness, and a statistical analysis of unidentified anomalous phenomena in the thermosphere.
Okay, so go to the abstract and zoom in on this real quick. I'm telling you, it just gets crazier and crazier. Dusty plasmas display mutual awareness, engage in lifelike intelligent behavior, have cellular membranous and a nucleus, and may have generated RNA, then DNA, via the assimilation of all necessary elements available in a space. So I think these scientists are just spitballing.
We're just talking here.
We're just talking.
We're just talking.
It's just three dudes who didn't know that plasma and liquid had the same amount of letters. That's all this show is. Okay? It seems like so many of these scientists were getting close to a new god. Maybe a new god. Go to the next one, because then we get to this thing called the
Golden Compass.
Oh no, this is sick though. Okay, so there's this fantasy series. I'm not sure if you've heard of it, the Golden Compass with the giant polar bear that talks. Okay, in the Golden Compass, dust is also known as the Ruskov particle. It's a mysterious, conscious elementary particle attracted to sentient beings, particularly adults. It represents maturity, knowledge, and free will, settling on humans as their daemons become fixed at puberty or maturity. Okay, so now we go to this Kordylewski cloud thing.
So hold on, is dust? I think dust like I think of dust.
That's what's so confusing about it, right? Go to this Kordylewski cloud thing. Yeah, so this is a pretty nuts thing. Okay, so Kordylewski dust clouds, could they be cosmic superbrains?
This is so deep.
Okay, so this guy spots these clouds, these massive plasma clouds of dust in the universe in the 60s.
Okay.
And he goes, guys, I think there's something up there that we got to start paying attention to. Everyone goes, we can't find it. You're a quack. You're a charlatan. See you later.
Ran out.
He's ran out. So in 2018, the Royal
Rumble
Aerospace Naval Fleet or whatever out of Britain find out, this was only in 2018, this guy back in 1961 was right. There are two massive dust plasma clouds.
But what is dust?
That's the thing. So there's different kinds of plasma.
Could it be dust moons orbiting our...
Oh, that's the other thing. They called these things the ghost moons because they couldn't find them. Every once in a while, someone would go, hey, actually, I think he was right. And then they would go and look, and they couldn't find it. So they started referring to them as ghost moons. So basically, they're these two massive dust clouds right in the circumference in the neighborhood of Earth and our moon. And they're in these Lagrange points. And they say that the gravitational pull of the Earth and the moon traps these two clouds in place. They're, okay.
That's not a picture, but it's a good demonstration.
Right, exactly. So the Kordylewski cloud or the ghost moon is at L4, and then there's another one, L5, on the other side of Earth. Okay?
Will you look up what plasma dust is?
Okay, it's a state of matter consisting of a low temperature plasma mixed with suspended solid nanometer to micrometer sized dust particles. So it's just, it's just like a low temperature plasma that's mixed with super tiny dust. Now what that dust is, I don't know.
Okay,
what is dust?
so now
Someone's got to clean.
it's often said anecdotally that the human brain contains more neurons than there are observable stars in the sky, but the human brain only fits inside a small skull. A stable, dusty, complex plasma ball of immense size, which has possibly endured for aeons and experienced continual growth and expansion over countless millennia, is in principle capable of developing something resembling a much more complex nervous system than a human brain with its average lifetime of however long it was. A complex dust cloud, which has existed for many millions of years, might even have become self-aware.
That is crazy. These things are just chilling out there?
They're fucking chilling out there, sending little plasma goo to come try to communicate with us or say, hey, what's up? And the scientists that are studying it are getting clipped left and right, walking down highways and then dying.
Dude, that is so crazy. What is that? What is out there in that liquid?
It's so wild. And then, we don't need to get like deeper and deeper and deeper. Dark Smith is crawling on the floor right now.
Dark Smith is straight up Vietnaming it right now.
But they say the same thing about the Milky Way, dude. And it's like weird to conceptualize these things as living beings, but they just recently found out that there are these tributaries of gas and universe shit that are getting fed into the heart of the Milky Way. They literally just saw this last year. So they're saying that it has like veins. It's getting fed stuff from the universe.
Oh my God. Is this how we get Godzilla?
I have not, I'm obviously not intelligent enough to understand what the hell this is and haven't taken that many heroic doses of mushrooms, so I'm not clued in on it. I'm essentially orless, right? But it's fucking interesting.
It is interesting, and it's crazy. What does it mean? I mean, this is something we've never even talked about in our, like, worldview of
And,
like
dude,
religion and politics and all that shit.
And we talk about like all of the bipolarity of occultism, male, female, good, evil. We have these 2 ghost moons
Just hanging out,
hanging and banging.
just watching.
Watching and computing and memorizing.
Whoa.
There's also a lot of major religions where they talk about like the first man being like made out of dust.
Yeah, I mean, there's people that said the first man was basically clay and vegetation and all that stuff. Wow.
And then people are talking about like Earth could have been born of these 2 things. These two
got together, boned.
These 2 moons, these 2 ghost moons could have created this little neighborhood that we're all living in.
Whoa.
And maybe that's like, this is like the optimal condition for them to be living is within here. Because it said even like it was a different one. It wasn't the dusty plasma, but it said something about like when there's plasma in like a black hole, for example, it completely changes its entire composition in order to survive in a black hole.
The Raichu version of plasma, the Charizard of plasma, is the black hole plasma, which survives black holes and just, like you said, it's so trippy.
And now, what the fuck is a plasma TV? Is my question.
Yeah.
Then we get into that and we have no clue. You know,
maybe the plasma gods are like, give us back our plasma. You trapped them in your TV.
It's so wild that we're trapping these little gods, these little jinn in our TV so that we can watch Love on the Spectrum. It's like crazy. So anyways, let's get to an ad read.
So it's basically like reality television is like, let's find these weirdos and see if they could hook up.
Oh, 100%.
Oh, it's the most wholesome yet hilarious. Yet somehow when you're watching it, I mean, there's nothing... I mean, you're not laughing at them, although you kind of are, but I don't know. It's done so tastefully that it's
Ryan
amazing.
pleasures himself to the show. Let's get to it.
Ryan pleasures himself to weird shit.
Ad break. Love you.
Ad break. Guys, do you like getting bricked up like rock hard? Does this show get you harder, but you wish you could get even harder and harder? Well, guess what? Our friends at Blue Chew Gold have the right recipe for that bricked up dick of yours. That's right. The future of erectile function is here. Blue Chew Gold is changing the way millions of men are having sex in 2026. Let's go, bro. The arousal boosting formula combines passion and performance. That's right. Dude, Blue Chew Gold will give you that rhythm, dude. That piston rhythm. Ba-ba, ba-ba, ba-ba. Ba-ba, ba-ba, ba-ba. All in one tablet that dissolves under your tongue for super fast onset, okay? No more waiting for the pill to kick in. That's the worst when you're like, anytime now, anytime now, anytime now. Half an hour later, you're like, it's coming. Trust me, you're in trouble. Nope. Instant brick, bro. No more moments ruined by performance anxiety. Just the results you want when you want it. Most ED meds focus on blood flow, but Blue Chew Gold, oh, hell nah. They go deeper, okay? They go for further by combining 2 ingredients for blood flow with 2 for mental arousal and connection. Let's go, bro. So you're just not physically ready, but you are boom, boom in the mood, in your head, and in your heart, okay? The type of innovation is why Blue Chew Gold is the #1 brand for rock hard boners. Okay. The process is simple and all online. Get started today at BlueChew.com and go for gold. Let me talk about how bricked up you are right now. Fucking,
I was so bricked. I was honestly, and this is not a good thing for the ad. I took too much last night. I got way too bricked up and I fucked way too much.
Look at this guy. He's all fucked out. From Blue Chew Gold, dude. Discover your options at BlueChewGold.com. And we've got a special deal. Oh, wait till you hear this, guys.
We got a special deal for you.
We got a special deal. Right now, when you buy 2 months of rock hard boner pill bricked up Blue Chew Gold, you get a third for free, a whole month of rock hard dicks to crush holes, okay? And all you gotta do is go to Blue Chew and use the promo code DEEP. That's promo code DEEP. Visit BlueChew.com for more details and important safety information. And we thank Blue Chew for sponsoring the podcast. Thank you. Any thoughts, anonymous hacker?
We are coming.
Fire read.
Incredible read.
I mean, dude, we should give courses. Are there TED Talks about ad reads on podcasts? Because we could totally give one. You would love to be up there in that with a little microphone and just
all I've ever wanted, bucket list thing. That little mic,
bro,
with an engaged crowd.
You should just do
my God.
How to work with conspiracy theorists.
Yeah.
I'm Dylan. I've been working with a conspiracy theorist, and I'm still here. Let me tell you how I survived.
You have to do this at least once.
A lot of this, a lot of this, a lot of this,
right.
a lot of this.
The Obama thumb.
And then you have to, when you answer questions, you go, a lot of this.
Before we get to JD Vance, I'm calling an audible. You know what to go to. Let's piss Sam off. It's the article about girl bosses. Oh. We did all this work organizing these tabs.
Oh my God.
You know what? All right. Nope. Let's go to that. Because this actually pisses me off, okay?
It's so ridiculous.
Because
this beach whale. It's just a beached whale.
I've made fun of Lena Dunham in the past.
You should.
have repented because I do think that what she did was brilliant, and I think that she's really, really talented. But don't come after Adam Driver.
Well, it's
do not do it.
Hold on.
All right, sorry.
Listen.
This is Culture Corner. We're going to talk about Iran in 1 second.
My problem is like we have this witch hunt for men that are really bad to people. But when women come out and say they did the same thing, we seem to have this, what can you do? Girls just want to have fun. Like she literally admits to molesting her sister. Mm. She admits to she basically protected a guy who was accused of something in the height of the Me Too movement, which was complete utter hypocrisy. Right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's absolutely ridiculous. And then she just gave some stupid speech about dating and all this shit and how women are treated when she was just a rich kid, gifted opportunities by Judd Apatow. And maybe she is talented. But there's a lot of people that are talented that aren't Nepo babies and been given the world. And now she's like on this scorch the earth thing.
It's so weird. I don't know why she's going after this guy who was so so instrumental in that show working. But anyways, Lena Dunham says Adam Driver was verbally aggressive on girl set and hurled me around during the first sex scene, threw a chair at the wall next to me in rehearsal. Now listen, that's not okay behavior, right?
Because I don't know what that means.
Well,
it's so broad.
The story was that they were working on lines and she was flubbing her lines and he got so mad that he just hurled a chair.
Well, how many times she messed up the line?
It's a good question. We don't know.
Is it once or twice? Okay, maybe that's an overreaction. Is it 100 times?
Right.
Seeing that you wrote it?
Right. No, 100%.
It's just this thing, it's like this revisionist history that women do when things don't work out the way they wanted to, so they go back and scorch the earth.
This is so perfect. This is a win-win in the kind of progressive arithmetic. Okay, so she goes, it wasn't that I felt violated, and I also wouldn't know if I had been.
Okay, welcome to modern women.
What the fuck are we gonna do about that though, Lena? Right? That's crazy.
Did I tell you the story about the chick that I'm friends with, who told me one time, she's like, I think I got SA'd. I go, what? She goes, yeah, I think he SA'd me. So you know what I did? I go, what? She goes, I went back and had sex with him again. I go, what? She goes, yeah. And after I had sex with him again, I realized I got SA'd. I'm like, dude, God, I never want to have boys again. I mean, walking into a fucking minefield. And that's literally what she's saying.
It is a minefield, but also it's not that difficult to not SA people.
Yeah, but dude... But
have you ever done it?
No.
Have you ever done it?
But
no.
Dylan, that's not the point.
I understand the point you're making.
Dylan, you can't say that because what you're saying is very dangerous. Right there. I'm being dead serious.
No, I understand what you're saying.
She's saying she doesn't know. So she went back and did it again.
Right.
You're like, hey man, I got punched in the fucking face by this guy. So you know what I did? I went back and got punched again. And guess what? I didn't like it. What are we talking? You know.
Yeah.
This becomes a gray, slippery slope where women determine whether
it does become a slippery slope.
Of hey, I want to hook up with you afterwards.
You can also admit though that it's not that difficult to not sexually assault somebody.
Yeah, but Dylan, what you're bringing into that is the possibility that it was when the girl went back and had sex with the guy.
No, it's
that what you're saying doesn't fit into this discussion.
That's a very nuanced scenario there. Pretty
right.
Yeah.
Nobody's saying like, hey, dude, shit happens here. That's not what we're saying.
Yeah.
Taking it from somebody is fucking wrong.
Right.
But now we're getting to this gray area where things don't go the way women want. Then they determine whether there was a crime or not.
Sure. I mean, look at Swalwell. We got to talk about Swalwell.
Oh, I mean, dude, and I hate that dude.
Yeah.
And I find myself defending him.
You do.
In the sense that it's such an obvious political hit, most likely by Nancy Pelosi, because she has California politics on lockdown.
You're not part of the four families, sweetheart.
Yeah, 100%. And the fact, and I said this before on a million podcasts, the fact that it takes something like this, a manufactured sex controversy, to get these idiots not to vote for dumb people is like really sad.
Well, and it's so crazy because Trump has for sure essayed people, and there's just he's not budging at all.
Okay.
He's not going to budge at all.
Okay.
You got to give it to him. He's fairly impenetrable.
Okay. I mean, Trump's not a good guy. Could he have done it? Yeah, 100%. Based on what we've seen, where is the proof? And I'm saying, if he, like I've said this before, if he's one of these diddlers, throw him on the guillotine.
I mean, he lost that court case. It was a civil case.
Oh yeah, he lost a civil case.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, in which the evidence was complete BS.
Okay. All right. So do we have reverence for court of laws or do we not? Like, if it happens in a court of law, is it all bullshit?
Is a civil trial court of law?
Yes. Yes, it is.
When I think of law, I think criminal law.
Well, that's because you're a Momo.
Okay.
Okay? That's why you think that.
I use my own word against me.
Okay.
So dangerous.
Yeah. So Ice-T is not Law and Order.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
So
did you watch any of the Alex Jones trial? It was a complete farce. The whole thing was just a complete farce. It was lawfare. Totally. And does lawfare exist, Dylan?
Yeah, I think it does.
Okay.
But
does it only happen to people you like?
No, I mean, O.J. Simpson, Orenthal was acquitted of all charges. So yeah, there are definite faults in it. But also there's that story in the Epstein files where that little girl bit his dick and he was like, get this little bitch out of here,
Hey dude, I'm with you. If he did it, throw him on the guillotines.
Well, he for sure did, but
throw him on the guillotines, dude.
All right, so we'll piss Sam off with the girl boss thing later. Let's get to JD Vance has had a fucking week, man.
I mean, this Trump administration, listen, I don't like the Vatican. I think it's dark. I think it's satanic. I think, one of the biggest moments in...
Blaspheme, #blaspheme.
I'm sorry, dude. But, now they're going after Catholics. Like it's basically everyone who doesn't like me is a Nazi. Dude, who's going to vote for this guy?
It's like woke people.
It really is. It really is woke. It's if you don't agree with me, you're a bad person.
You're a this, you're a this, you're a low IQ. This is one of these things.
It's just really crazy.
Yeah.
And so my opinion, and this is where I'm going to lose Dylan, is the difference between Biden and Trump. And you could say corruption.
Hey, come out here, Obama. Oh, look at this guy. Looks like Obama. Hey, look at this guy. Shits himself.
So the difference between the two, and it's why you see liberals and progressives, mostly progressives, running around like the sky is falling, is that the...
Can you put a Chiron countdown to stupid things Sam said?
Okay.
Could you put a Chiron on the screen?
You can put it down. Is the media and how the media covers each president.
I take your point.
Okay.
Media is much
and
more
the reason
critical of
everyone's
Donald
mad at Trump is because the media is doing their job, which is analyzing the president the way it should with a skeptical eye. But when the Democrats in there, they cover up for them left and right.
Sure.
And that's the reason why these progressives are around going, see, told ya, pew, 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 we were right, pew, pew. I'm like, bro.
What caliber is that pistol?
Oh, 36.
Okay. Well, what are you looking up? Chevron?
I wasn't sure what you even meant by the Chiron countdown.
Oh, Chiron is it's CHY. Not important.
But play this JD Vance.
Talk
Let's
about
play
JD
Peter Thiel's Butt
Vance's,
Boys video.
Yeah, weak.
Man, I took it in the butt.
Go ahead.
Like for example,
Crank
I
it.
recognize that a lot of young voters don't love the policy that we have in the Middle East. Okay, I understand that. I also know that we've secured the border. We've lowered housing prices now for 8 months in a row, and there's going to be more to come beyond that. We've made America energy dominant, which has lowered electricity costs and things like that.
Not true.
We've made it that we have the lowest.
I mean, dude, you're allowing AI data centers to go everywhere.
Article.
What?
The shit that okay.
Yeah, it's absolutely ridiculous. The AI data centers are sucking up all the electricity. Everyone's electricity bills are going up, and they're just letting them fucking set these AI data centers up fucking everywhere.
It's so crazy. Okay, so this is where, and this whole fucking, do we have the DoorDash bitch?
I do think so.
Okay, we'll get to her. But JD Vance getting up and going, I get it. People are not thrilled with what we're doing in the Middle East, okay? That's my JD.
That was fire.
I totally understand, okay? What do you mean? Like we're just gonna brush over?
Yeah, I love that.
You're
I love
fucking
that.
Doing
Listen,
that?
we ran on one thing. We're doing another thing.
We said we weren't gonna start any wars. We started 8.
Yeah, I get it.
While saying that we ended 17.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
I get it.
Over it. Because lie. This article, what's going on in West Virginia is so fucking sad. Electric bills in coal country West Virginia now top mortgage payments. And I was watching this thing on the AP where they went down, they were there and they were interviewing these people. This woman had to close her bakery down because she just had this cute little bakery in West Virginia and her electricity bills were $1,100 a month and she couldn't afford it and they kept coming. And she goes, can I talk to somebody about it? No, this is what it costs and you're going fucking bankrupt.
Yeah, I agree.
And then the whole housing prices thing, it just blows me away, the brazen lies. Not only are housing prices not going down, we had Trump a month ago literally saying, I want housing prices to go up. He said out loud, I want them to go up.
You know why he wants them to go up? So they can charge more for property tax.
Maybe. But it's just crazy.
And then you have BlackRock buying all these houses, and then they'll buy it at a low rate, sell it back to themselves at a higher rate, which causes all the pricing around them to go up.
Mm-hmm.
This wasn't in there, but I thought this was apt to look at. Nick Fuentes had a banger tweet.
Good luck to Trump and the GOP.
I agree, dude.
Good luck to Trump and the GOP without Catholics, Muslims, anti-war voters, fiscal hawks, immigration hawks. I think they have the immigration hawks down. Prospective home buyers, anybody who wanted the Epstein files, anybody who watches Tucker, Alex Jones, Megyn Kelly, and Candace. But hey, at least they're popular in Israel.
I agree with him, dude.
That's the thing, dude. Like, even with Jews, the majority of Jews in America are Democratic. They're going to hate Trump no matter what he does on behalf of Benjamin Netanyahu. So it's just not going to take.
And a lot of them are turning on Netanyahu in Israel.
Oh, yeah. Netanyahu is the worst thing to happen to Jews since that slaughter of 200,000 of them in World War II or something
Thank you.
like that.
There we go.
But the the other thing that took place this week is him going around just carrying water for Orban. In the doc, it tells you what time to start it at because it's in the middle.
Oh yeah, I think it's
It's in the middle of it.
I mean, dude, when you're on the wrong side of common sense, you get your dick kicked in.
So now we've got him going on Brett Baer. And now, I was going to say,
And Brett Baer, I mean, God bless him. How long has he been around? No scandals, which makes you think he's gay. You ever see that thing with Lindsey Graham? 33 years in office, not one sexual assault allegation from a female staffer.
heavens no.
No way. Why would I do that? They're so valuable. They're hard workers.
Okay, let's roll that. Well, what I was going to say is CNN was harder on Biden than Fox is on Trump, but it's starting to turn. Like Fox, Brett Baer is sitting down doing an interview with JD Vance, just beating the shit out of him.
Good.
So go ahead.
Lost significantly, and he's one of the only European leaders who supports Vladimir Putin.
Well, first of all, Brett, I think that Viktor Orban's a great guy who's done a very good job. I think that his legacy in Hungary is transformational. 16 years fundamentally changing that country. But one of the reasons why we decided to do that, Brett, is not because, we can't read polls. We certainly knew there was a very good chance that Viktor would lose that election. We did it because he's one of the few European leaders we've seen who's been willing to stand up to the bureaucracy in Brussels that has been very, very bad for the United States. So, for example, when you see a European bureaucrat go after an American company, sometimes the only vote no, the only vote to protect that American interest has been Viktor Orban.
Okay, pause that.
Okay. So you're going to side with Puffy Face.
I don't know what Puffy Face has to say about this.
I already know. Like, dude, I listen, Trump, JD Vance, all them awful people, 100%. The EU is satanic.
It's not, though,
It
right?
is satanic, dude.
It's not, though, right?
Okay, man.
Well, why do you think it's satanic?
She literally says that we follow the teachings of the Talmud, okay? I hate to tell you, there's dark shit in there.
The EU has filed papers about Israel being a genocidal maniac.
The leader of the EU, she's literally saying we follow the laws of the Talmud. Hand to God, dude. She said it.
Then why are they so critical of Israel?
Because right now, that's the game being played. It's the game being played. Dude, look up the chick who runs the EU. Look who is the president or the emperor or whoever the fuck it is of the EU.
Yeah, look up the emperor of the EU really quickly.
Oh, wow, that's a crazy
what's
name.
her
Is
name?
that it? Ursula?
Look up Ursula von dude, tell me that chick doesn't have dark.
That is
and then look up
satanic
Talmud.
name.
Put up her and Talmud. Okay, here we go. Europe is the values of the Talmud, the Jewish sense of personal responsibility, justice, solidarity. Now, that sounds really sweet until you get into some of the stuff actually in the Talmud. And God help us if we look into the Zohar. The things in the Zohar are even crazier.
Yeah, I mean, there are good things and horrible things in every religious
Yeah,
text.
I'm sure Mein Kampf had some positive things too.
I will say
probably had some criticisms about how the former government.
Okay, maybe. I mean, if we're going to do that, then fine, yeah.
Yeah.
Anything's got something good and something bad. I mean, yeah, why not?
I hear him as a J.
I mean, Hitler gave us highways. Come on, let's give him his credit.
I've never read Volkswagen. I love a Beetle. Love those new electric buses. Those are cool. They're way too expensive.
Okay, respect on that.
But anyways, I don't understand this. Like, okay, I understand that she said that in 2022.
The bureaucracy
They have
is bad,
filed
dude.
so many things against Israel over the past 2 years.
The bureaucracy, right? Hey, dude, I flunked first grade. I'm doing the best I can.
Yeah, I think you're doing great.
Okay.
Can we get the AC on? I'm boiling a little bit.
Okay. All right. Jeez.
No. You don't have to do it. Dark Smith can do it. He's got a remote, dude. He's got a remote. I don't understand.
Oh, you did have a remote.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
Why'd you make me get up?
I will say, I think if this was from a president from any other country, I would take it a little more seriously. I feel like Germany has they feel like they have a moral responsibility to fucking whip themselves on the back. With
Is she
anything
German?
Yeah, she's German. With
Okay.
anything related to Jews.
Respect.
Well, what the EU does is, can you go to that Google search I sent you? I think it was a Google search. Look up, it's the EU's. Yeah, go up.
EU is part of this desire to become
It's that
a
big
new
Google
world
search.
order.
Okay,
a
so
governmental one world government.
the European Union is actively targeting major American tech companies. As seen in reports by reason of the Chamber of Commerce, billions of dollars in fines for antitrust, data privacy, and digital competition violations. So the teal fleshlight, right, goes over to Hungary and goes, we love Viktor Orban because he's the only one when these EU bureaucrats come after American companies that votes no. Okay, got it. So you're good with an authoritarian monster as long as when Apple is being sued for restricting music streaming rivals in its app store, or Meta's being fined for data use practices, or Google's being fined for antitrust. Viktor Orban, they always know they can count on his fucking broke ass to vote no at the EU. That's why they wanted Orban up, because he was a fucking crony. Okay. They're just.
But the EU is also wanting censorship. The EU is very anti-free speech.
Sam, like we said, Hitler gave us highways. Okay. And what does that mean?
What?
Hitler gave us highways.
He gave us highways.
Did he build the Autobahn?
We didn't have highways before that.
What do you mean? We didn't have highways.
We didn't have highways. Highways, even in America, highways didn't come till like World War II.
Simply can't be true. I'm so excited to ring the bell on this. Go ahead.
No, Hitler did not invent highways or the Autobahn. The concept of controlled access motorways existed in Germany before the Nazis came to power. Oh, wait, let's get to the however. The Nazis, however, significantly expanded the network for propaganda and military uses.
You lost
after
that one, buddy.
Okay.
That was a big L.
Okay.
So, anyways, yeah, it's Hitler gave us highways. Okay. The EU has some unsurly behavioral patterns.
Yeah.
But they're the only people in the world that are suing these tech companies on antitrust stuff.
Okay.
They're the only body
I will
that does it,
concede
dude.
that. But my question is, what's more important to you?
That.
What's more important to you, free speech or breaking up these monopolies in Europe?
No, not in Europe. They're international companies, and breaking them up is much more important
Than free speech.
No. The free speech problems we don't have if they're not monolithically
Well,
powerful.
they're trying to do that.
So
right
break
now.
them up, and then they won't have the power to do
Okay,
that.
I'll give you points on that.
And also, this free speech thing has been really contorted into like what we can say online.
Yeah.
We don't. It's like
you should be able to say whatever you want. Okay?
You and I disagree on that. You should not be able to say whatever
Because
you
who
want.
decides it, Dylan? You? You
No.
decide what's acceptable speech and what's not?
No, the ghost moons do.
The Ghost Moon's respect.
All right, next tab. Chinese. Okay, we're going to be in political corner for a little bit. So Trump says, after Islamabad goes bad
Yeah.
with the master negotiators, JD Vance, Vampire Kushner, and Steve Witkoff.
Why are those two guys involved?
It's so crazy. Like, Trump ran on this whole thing of like, we don't want unelected bureaucrats running everything. Cut
And then
to
here we go.
Kushner doing everything.
What? I mean, just
Who the
universally
fuck
hated as a scumbag.
elected Jared Kushner
No,
to
I'm with
do
you, dude.
anything.
I'm with you. We'll agree on that.
So that deal falls through, and he goes, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put a blockade on the Strait of Hormuz. We're not going to have any support from NATO, because while the Europeans are fairies, they do make great croissants and other things, okay?
Yeah.
And it turns out that sometimes it's important to care about what Europe thinks about us because we may need some naval support in a fucking Middle East blockade. Right. So he says we're going to blockade the strait. Any ships that come through, beware, don't come near us. You're going to get blown to pieces. Xi Jinping goes, let's test this theory.
Yeah.
Okay?
I mean, dude, Trump has just been cooked.
Cooked.
Cooked and cucked.
Okay.
At every single aspect of this, he's been bent over and he's really shown what a paper tiger everybody is. And it's really illuminated that this giant military budget we have really just goes to contracts and these giant military companies taking in all this money and giving very little back. The amount of money we have, which is like all the military in the world combined, right? And tenfold. And we're running out missiles. We're getting cucked by Iran. China just cucked us. And it's really just shown that we're a giant paper tiger.
It's such a good point because, like, okay, if we're going to spend $900 billion a year or whatever the fuck we spend on the military, why are we talking about our missiles are depleted? How could that even
happen?
How could we ever be talking about that?
We've been spending money forever on this stuff. Like Iran has been preparing for this moment for 20 years.
Yeah.
They've been just loading up.
Right.
And they're just sending their weak shit just to tip.
And here's my thing. Like, if you're going to be an empire, a militaristic empire, and not give the citizens affordable housing, healthcare, good quality of life, period, with let them eat cake aphorisms like you have great TVs now and you have no taxes on tips, fine. At least do it then. Don't talk about we don't have missiles anymore and all that stuff too. That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense at all. And it's a giant, just shows you Israel, United States, giant paper tigers, total fucking shadow in the cave.
Yeah.
Just a fake monster under the bed that isn't really even there.
And there's this other thing too with, like, you know, after free trade and globalization, Larry Summers just like, oh, thank God, no one has a job anymore. With all of that, the world is so interconnected. If you go after one nation state, you're going after an asset of three bigger countries.
Yes.
Whereas, like, in the past, we were still connected, but there was some kind of compartmentalization where you could fuck around and it would be a one-on-one thing. Now we go after Iran. China's getting 20% of their oil from that place. Yep. They're financing Hezbollah here. Putin loves them. So when you fuck around like this in a globalized world,
it has ripple effects.
China will literally go, we're going to throw a sanctioned carrier through the strait to see if you really do want to start World War III, because that's the implication here. Attack a Chinese vessel in the strait during your so-called blockade, and World War III starts. Let's see if you have the balls to do that.
Yep.
So you got to consider, like, if you're going to do this, the ramifications of this act are going to be, it's a fat kid on a rope string slamming in a lake. The ripples of that,
100%.
we cannot control.
100%.
So here's an idea. Let's keep it here, okay? Let's take care of people and stop fucking going to war for no reason.
It goes kind of back to things I believe you've said that I agree with, and if this is part of capitalism, that's the problem. It's crony capitalism and it's Wall Street. And it's this notion that it's not just enough to sell a good and make money. Mm-hmm. It's about keeping stockholders happy. Yeah. And when you start to do that, like a great example of that is the UFC, right? Like the UFC is really cutting back on expenditures. and it's showing.
That's what happens when you have pious Muslims dominate every division. It's just pretty fucking boring.
Well, I mean, we can get into that because they bring them in because they'll take less money. But the real truth is that the UFC doesn't want to pay its fighters. It's cutting back on all these expenses, like making these guys fly their own people in. It's like ridiculous, dude.
Yeah. And you turn the entire thing into a political racket, which
and that might be it too, because people don't like Trump right now.
Nobody wants
that. So you're showing them at your fights every time, and people don't want to see that shit.
People don't want to see kooky-eyed Kash Patel.
Yeah,
ringside.
They don't want to see that.
What the fuck? I'm just trying to watch Adesanya lose for the 5th time in a row. Okay, I don't need to see Kash Patel.
And the truth is, like, if I'm going to call out LeBron James for getting political in a sport, then you should be calling out the UFC for getting political in a sport. And maybe there was a time where that seemed like a counter programming to what Hollywood and the NBA and all these places were doing, but that time isn't now. And the people that you're highlighting are pissing people off because they keep threatening to draft your fans into a war that nobody wants to go into. But it really is what happens when all of these giant corporations come in and they buy an entity. They just start cutting corners. And you could do that maybe at Amazon, maybe, right?
For sure.
But you can't do that with entertainment. If you don't pay entertainers what they're worth, and the UFC is not paying them, it's study after study that the fighters are getting 15% of the fucking of the revenue. And it's like they're your whole product.
Right.
They should be getting 50% of it. Dana, you should, and I like Dana White. I've met him a couple times. Very nice guy.
I'm
very
sure he is.
Generous with me, right?
Yeah.
Like paying for food, paying for everything.
Right.
Respect. But when you go on a live streamer show and you pay off his gambling debts, or let's say it's $200,000.
The fucking gambling with the Nelk boys alone. And that's a perfect, like, hey, let's take that money and let's use that money, right? Because these Canadian bros don't need it, right? They're making enough money. We talk about like Nick Shorley and like we talk about donating money to Israel, and people get really pissed off about all that stuff. And we should get pissed off about the fraud.
I stopped listening to Fox Sports radio every time they run a Israeli begging for money fucking commercial. I turn it off and I go to Sirius every fucking time.
Right. So we get pissed off about that stuff, but you brought up banking, and think about how much we have to ensure the crazy coke-fueled speculative banking that these fucking monsters do on the regular. You guys go fuck around. We'll just keep all this cash that should be going to us and our children.
Yeah, 100%.
Just in case you guys do way too many 8 balls and create another fucking derivative nightmare.
Yeah, like nobody from Goldman Sachs got in trouble when they literally told their clients to invest in something they knew was going to fail. You cannot have capitalism if banks are getting their clientele to purposely invest in something so they can just make money off the internet.
And that's where we got to start talking about capital punishment for these people, because I understand that they're not going in and killing somebody in a fucking armed robbery, but they are. I mean, think about.
They're destroying lives.
They're destroying lives. Okay, so there are so many families across America that had money for their children's college education, and it's gone now because they were railing lines off of strippers on the 30th floor in Manhattan.
Like the Great Depression, there's stories like the ticker bang goes, people just jumping out of their windows. Just jumping out of to their death.
Yeah,
that's murder.
We're run by it. It's the root of all evil. Okay, so
Kabbalah.
Kabbalah. Trump got cucked. Next story. I mean, do we want to do this Melania thing? I mean, it's so bizarre.
It's so bizarre. Why does she come out now?
People were thinking that, and you said last week in the flu game.
I love that, the flu game.
I mean, it was the flu game if Jordan had like 2 points, a rebound, and got ejected for spitting in somebody's face.
I mean, like,
you mentioned that Israel had been kind of sidelined in the ceasefire agreements.
That's what happened, but they're never sidelined.
They're never sidelined. But in those agreements, I still think that they weren't sidelined. They were just like...
Well, when you have Kushner as your negotiator, Israel's always at the table.
Yeah. They're just like, could you stop bombing Lebanon? And they're like, no, there's Hezbollah's there. And they're like, oh, okay.
What about going back to Apple? You're bringing up Apple. Apple just literally just erased all the villages that used to be on the map.
Yeah, but that's bullshit.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
In what sense? I mean, I'm open-minded to if you're saying that's propaganda.
Yeah, it's propaganda because like it's southern Lebanon, so there's not a very robust like.
But hold on. Okay, what is this?
Users in Lebanon have reported a lack of data on Apple Maps since at least 2019, well before the 2026 bombing campaign. And this is all I'm saying about the Israel shit.
Okay.
Israel sucks right now. Yeah. Netanyahu sucks. Right. Okay. Stuff like this comes up all the fucking time.
And that what this community note is saying is that the map looked like that before this Lebanon war?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you have these people coming out going, let's use this bullshit thing to dunk on them even more.
I think that happens for sure.
I will say this. I did see another video semi-related to this. It was from a couple of years ago. But essentially, Apple Maps engages in... so depending on what country you're viewing the maps in, it does change the borders. So if you're, let's say...
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, so like let's say you're in...
Israel.
Exactly.
Gaza's a little smaller.
Yeah, a little smaller probably. Yeah.
You know what's interesting about that? I've had friends who drive cross-country and getting into their Apple News. They say it changes based on what the state politics is. If he's in a red state, it comes out red. If you're in a blue state, it comes out blue. And that is just divide and conquer.
That's what I'm saying. Like, who gives a shit about free speech under the conditions that we're under? We don't have free speech. These guys are fucking Svengalis. They're just, they need to get broken up.
But when you have like a trans from France saying that free speech has to go.
Which one? Brigitte?
Yeah.
E.T.?
E.T. saying that it's got to go, right? That is problematic. And we have Israelis doing that too. The free speech has to go.
Well, you have to.
What is that? Go down.
This is an AI generated
I thought
map.
that was the pedo map in Israel. What is that?
No, that's Drake's house.
AI generated cities are not correctly placed, and the borders with surrounding states like Syria and Israel are not accurate.
I love community notes.
Yeah, they're great.
I've just watched people get curb stomped.
Yeah. Yep. So, anyways, the world is literally on fire. Trump is fighting with the Pope.
I mean, dude, that to me is so crazy.
What, that he's fighting with the Pope?
Yeah, I mean, I have my major problems with the Pope, but there's a lot of conservatives who are Catholics that aren't going to sit with that.
He said the Pope is weak on crime.
He said the Pope isn't a good Pope.
No, but he said the Pope
is... It's an American Pope.
He said the Pope is weak on crime.
You're going to lose Chicago. You probably already lost Chicago, but if you had any of Chicago... It's done.
What the fuck does that mean, actually, though? The Pope is weak on crime.
It means I could only think it is relating to immigration.
I mean, it's just bananas. It's like you saying what's going on with the middle people in the middle over there at that show. It's like, what does that fucking mean? The Pope is weak on crime. What the fuck does that mean?
The middle people in the middle.
and then the Muzzy leader guy, he came out and like basically slurping the Pope.
Who?
It's
who, the guy from Iran?
Yeah.
That's the Muzzy guy?
You're talking about the spinner?
No, he's
I don't know.
He got his legs blown off.
Oh, really? The spinner?
I'm not sure if it was that same
your
guy.
words, not mine.
Okay, respect.
Okay.
But yeah, so it's
okay.
just...
And let me say, Muzzy, you don't need to get dragged into...
Don't get dragged into
right,
that.
It's okay. I don't have a camera on me.
You're playing the market still. You don't want that to come back at you and cock block you.
You still have a lot of road to travel. Yeah, okay.
We're done. Stick a fork in us.
Okay, so guy that lights giant warehouse on fire.
Dude, this is so crazy.
Hero or villain or somewhere in between.
I would have to study it way deeper.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what were they negotiating? How much are they getting paid? Like, it's interesting. Are we going to lose toilet paper now?
Disgruntled employee allegedly sets 1.2 million square foot warehouse on fire. 29-year-old.
Like, you're going to jail for the rest of your life, right?
Abdul Karim has been arrested on arson charges.
Abdul Karim.
After authorities say he lit toilet paper stock inside a Kimberly-Clark facility in Ontario, California. The warehouse, reportedly the size of 11 city blocks, required 175 firefighters and 20 engines to contain the blaze. No injuries reported. Now, obviously, you don't want to see this because 175 firefighters coming to deal with your work problems, your HR complaint. There are a lot of other people really.
They probably need jobs.
They have broken
legs.
They got
no jobs.
Well, they have broken legs. Their house is on fire. There are cats and trees. These guys are dispatched to your fucking toilet paper fire.
Yeah.
Okay, so that sucks. But
this guy makes a good point. No sprinkler system. Like, how is this not put out? It's a multi-bazillion dollar
also,
factory.
dude. Okay, what's the point of having a sprinkler system if you're gonna put out fire that's in toilet paper?
The toilet paper is going to be ruined.
It's going to be ruined.
It's going to be absolutely ruined.
It's like damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Honestly, I like, now in terms of like the cost-cutting reptilian businessmen that rule this country, I actually kind of like that, okay? We don't need the sprinkler system. It's going to cost 175
Yeah, it's going to ruin the toilet paper anyways.
Yeah, so let's just burn it all down.
I mean, but dude, you're just cooked, bro.
This stuff is going to continue.
Oh, it's just going to get crazier, dude.
It's going to continue happening.
And it's going to have to get worse before anything changes because people, and I don't say that with joy.
I don't say it with joy either. And I feel in my bones that these people need to be reminded of their mortality. Now,
well, they got to remember that there's more of us than them, and they need us the way we need them. But what we've come to understand is that a small group of people have way too much power over our finances and our way of life and what we can leave to our children. And there's no need for what they're doing.
No.
They're just doing it because they're demonic pieces of shit.
Right, exactly.
Demonic momos.
So if you ask me, like, do you feel anything for Sam Altman having his house Molotov cocktail twice?
Which I don't even know if that's real. I mean, it conveniently comes out right after all this stuff about him touching his sister and murdering. So, and now everyone's like, oh, poor gay guy, demon, poor gay demon, house getting cocktail.
He is a demon.
He's a demon.
I think he was talking to Theo about having a kid, and he's talking about when your kid looks at you and smiles. To us, it's one of the most earth-shatteringly beautiful things
magical.
You can experience. He breaks it down. I'm not he's right, but it's this fucking transhumanist line of thinking where he goes there. He explains it away as a biological trick. Like, he's not getting too close to it. He's not in it because he knows that there's something going on. Chemical,
he's too analytical,
way too analytical, and it's not human, dude.
And
he's
there is
so gross.
Maybe a disconnect between a biological child and an adopted child. And I don't say that out of spite because I wish all the kids would get adopted.
Me too.
But
Dark Smith can adopt all of them.
You should adopt all of them. All black, started a fucking team, a basketball team.
I'm so down.
100%.
How tall were your parents? I don't know them. Guesstimation.
Seattle needs a franchise.
They're gonna get one.
Seattle needs a franchise,
and then the teams will be even worse in the NBA.
So yeah, I think it's unfortunate. It's kind of like if somebody doesn't return their cart. Right? They just leave their cart. Don't make me confront you about you being a fucking asshole. Don't do that. Don't make us pull a Bolshevik revolution and drag people into a wine cellar and kill them. That's not something that we want to do as the proletariat, but keep fucking going.
100%.
Because it's going to get there.
I mean, did you guys hear what they want to do in California? They're literally trying to make it illegal to be a Nick Shirley and point out corruption. Which I don't understand how that's not a violation of First Amendment.
It is.
Yeah, I mean, but they're so crazy that they're trying to do it. And it's like there is a detach now between the politician and the fucking civilian that they're all, it's like why Hollywood went to shit, right? Because the writers of Hollywood were no longer writing to entertain people, but they were writing to just sell a project to Suits. So they were writing the Suits.
The Suits suck. The Suits have way too much power right now.
Suits suck. Well, no, it's dying.
It's a real problem. Anyways, how long have we been going?
It says we've been going hour 42, but I've been recording since.
Let's wrap it up.
Yeah, we can
Let's wrap it up. Well, should we give Sam his go through the tabs real quick? Jada saying
Chris Rock hit on her right after.
well, she's saying that she cheated on Will to protect his ego.
Like, dude, I mean, just modern day psychopath.
Can you roll? Let's just roll this really quickly. It's a minute long.
I can love myself and love others. That we could all be on the road together.
I mean, dude, she just did that cadence.
She's doing the
cadence.
She's doing the thing.
It's like the In Living Color thing where the guy doesn't know the words he's saying. Yeah. We must believe, therefore we shall be, and if we are that, then we are who we believe we to be.
Yeah,
and it's just like you're not like it's you see.
You gotta be clued in because that sounded really good.
Yeah.
But it was fucking gobbledygook.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Right.
And it's just cadences.
Okay, so you said you were going to lose me?
Well, I'm going to lose you. Black comics do that all the time. It's their cadence.
Uh-huh.
They're the funniest demographic.
Oh, Tony Rock could say nothing and I would be...
dude, the greatest comic ever.
Yeah,
you know, and it's just like, that's what... She's talking in cadence that she knows white people love to hear.
Dude.
Like Black Preacher. I give up puss so the world can heal.
Sam told me to come up and do some minutes at Comedy Chaos one time, and I got there when Tony Rock was on stage. And I was just like, why? I don't do this. Why am I fucking...
Nobody does that.
Why am I doing this? This room, I can't hear anything. This guy is crushing so hard. It was so scary.
I am you. I love that, right? Isn't that literally what I'm saying?
All right, so keep rolling this.
So I'm like, well, I'm going to have to speak my truth.
Okay, here we go. Anytime anyone says speak my truth.
So if I got to look like the adulterous wife to make sure you're good, I'm going to do it.
Oh my God.
I learned how to love
Pause
myself.
it. That is some high level progressive Jedi mastery.
Oh yeah, like I cheated so you realize how much worth you have.
Unbelievable.
I fucked my kids' friends so you would understand that you are the man of the house.
That is something that Chuck Berry would say to a woman that he's actively smacking in the face.
Yeah, like he's peeing on her and telling her it's nectar.
That woman is so disgusting.
Yeah. She's so out of touch with reality. She's lived in a crazy place where she could boss people around. And now that she's kind of aged out and nobody cares, she's seen as this demon. She's trying to explain that anytime someone knows I'm going to speak my truth, just know they're full of shit.
Can I say something? Poor Will, man.
Poor Will. He just wants to do gay shit.
That's all he wants to do.
That's all he's ever wanted to do.
He wants to be in
stuff,
big blockbusters, and just do some gay stuff.
Let him do gay.
This woman is ruining his
and you're
life.
seeing this kind of on the internet right now, right? Like this move to sexual Puritans. Like right now, a story came out about Amy Schumer, Hunter Biden doing drugs and screwing. And I go, is it with kids? No. Why do we give a shit?
Right.
Why do we? I know you hate these two people, and I hate them, especially for what Amy Schumer did to Brian Callen in that letter. Mm-hmm. Fuck her. Mm-hmm. But literally, like, why do I care that two adults did something together?
That's the thing. When people are like really extroverted about their sexuality, it's the most boring thing in the world to me. Who fucking gives a shit?
Who gives a shit?
I get it. You have sex. What the fuck?
And it's just, again, the progressive left pushing this kind of like, and I listen, there's nobody more debaucherous than me, okay? Pushing this debauchery, right? And then when someone turns out to be debaucherous, acting like the sky is falling.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you're pushing trans, you're pushing gay, you're pushing being a woman being promiscuous, and then when someone is into gays, into fucking
CNC.
promiscuous women, and into PNP shit, whatever.
CNC, PNP, people
Whatever
are into
that
all
is,
type of stuff.
You just kneecap them.
If it's free love, let's let people get freaky.
As long as you're not hurting people, and particularly children, I don't care what adults do. And I lose the conservatives and I lose the right. But what they don't understand is like you set up blackmailing schemes. When you start making it so everyone has to walk on water. If you don't like something sexually, don't do it. If someone's doing it with an adult, stop losing your mind. Are they hurting children? No? Then who gives a fuck, man? Seriously, like, you guys keep letting these guys get blackmailed just because they want to get their rocks off. As long as they're not hurting kids, who the fuck cares?
Yeah. I mean, no one should have to put up with Harvey Weinstein's body.
I'm so over
consensual
like,
or
dude,
not.
That's different. If you're like, listen, okay.
Yeah, it's different.
I got in a fight with friends of mine one time because they got mad at me because I said, if a guy is a producer of an executive producer show, and he's like, hey, if you fuck me, you can have this role. Not saying you can't have the role, but if you fuck me, you get the role. I go, what's the problem with that? And they lost their mind. I go, this chick is looking for a shortcut where she doesn't have to go to acting class in the Valley for 10 years, do a million fucking auditions for mediocre casting directors who don't fucking want to be actors but just aren't good enough.
Yeah.
Right? And then she has to go through the bit roll, the bit roll, the bit roll, the bit roll, the bit roll.
Right.
Right? And then she's like, oh, I can cut corners, just do this. What are we doing here? If it's like, you can't have this role unless you fuck me, that's totally different. But if it's like, hey, bang me, you just cut the line, you get the role. What are we doing here? What are we fucking doing here?
Russini.
Oh my God, we didn't talk Russini.
The chick, the fucking reporter?
Yeah, I mean that one's a little bit even more.
Did
nuanced.
we do any? We did one conspiracy theory this episode.
No, we did a great one.
crushed it.
Plasma
Honestly,
was fire.
Plasma was gas.
That was gas.
It's
It's
actually
liquid,
not gas.
actually,
It is,
but
right.
Plasma.
it was liquid gas.
It's plasma and
Yeah.
dust also.
So that thing, this is my issue with that. And, you know, I talked about it a little bit on the podcast.
She speaks so ill of her husband.
It's
Dude, that to me is crazy. She's on there just shit talking. Everyone's like, oh, you're just a wild woman.
It's so crazy. Like in the moment, I don't know. It's one of those, like, you guys don't have this problem, but if you get too high into a podcast and you're interviewing people, when there are like these social speed bumps, they feel like walls you just collided into, especially when you're too high.
Well, I just had a podcast about to go out, and this guy starts really shitting on Jesus. Right? And he's autistic. I mean, he's autistic.
Yeah.
Dude. And I go,
do you mean he's weird or he's autistic?
No, he's literally autistic. You could tell he's autistic.
My wife reminds me all the time, just because somebody's weird doesn't mean they're autistic. And
No,
I'm like,
he's autistic.
I think you're wrong. But
No.
anyways.
Well, the problem is that, like, people who are, like, in their 30s who are assholes, they're like, I'm autistic. Like, no, you're an asshole, dude.
Right.
You're not self-diagnosing yourself, stealing my daughter's clout, okay?
Right.
She's a real aught. You're just an asshole.
She was born this way.
Yeah.
You're a dick.
Yeah, 100%. So, you know, for me, the whole issue with this, and then the chick that was on Fox Sports 1 with the peanut butter titties, as Jason
You're
Whitlock
talking about
puts
the
it.
Great Joy?
The Great Joy is that women forever have been demanding a fucking androgynous, fucking sexless work environment, and then they turn around and start slinging pee to move up. And Joy Taylor literally fucked her boss, this guy, to kick out this other guy to put her on the table. Gotta go, bitch. You can't have it both ways. You can't have it both ways.
I'll tell you what, she
It's so hot, I would knock
hot.
the bottom out of it.
I mean, it's just
I would just try to have D1 lineman kids. I would just blast away.
so hot. Can you imagine what Dark Smith and her children would do?
Oh, yeah. That'd be
my
gorgeous
God.
banker kids, dude. Just gorgeous banker, like having access
to full-blown new root race.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh my God, they would gain immediate access into the underground world.
But you can't have it both ways. You can't cry about everything and then suddenly use your pee to bang everybody
honestly,
that moves.
Like banging Vrabel, which I don't even think she did. But
what do you think they were doing out there?
I think she did bang Sean McVay, though.
I mean, dude,
at least.
Why don't you think she banged? She went to a private resort with him, and they're like, "You go to your room, I'll go to my room." Night. Is that what you think?
I don't know. I love Vrabes. I hope he didn't cheat on his wife with Dianna.
Of course
Russini.
he did.
He probably did. He's a former player. See, the thing, the whole Russini experience is actually, I see it now that I'm like, I talk to a lot of guys that are in the dating world and whatnot. There's these girls that they have a inflated sense of themselves.
Yes.
And because they're dating 8 or 9 dudes, or like 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10 dudes, banging them because the dude views them as part of their roster. She thinks, oh, I'm banging this 9 out of 10 dude. So then she gets with a guy that's actually looks matched with her. Wink, wink. Fucking Dianna Russini,
right?
And she's like, "Oh, I'm so much better than this guy." Wow. It's like in reality, Sean McVay, fucking Mike Vrabel are way hotter than Dianna Russini.
Well, they're status-wise way hotter, but it's also like as a woman,
Sean McVay's he's cut up, but he is he 5'1"?
Okay, maybe you're right,
but he's worth millions of dollars,
dude. And he's the coach of the Rams, the number 1 football team in LA. But it's also that what do you expect these chicks to do? They're women wired in a certain way, hanging out with genetic super freaks who are worth millions of dollars. That's what they're seeking.
They're
but
hot
the problem
guys.
is you can't establish that it's got to be this sexless work environment and then completely sling pee everywhere.
Everyone knows that work environments are the watering hole of romantic plasma.
And I'm going to say something that's going to lose everybody again.
I'm excited.
I don't know what's happening in Mike Vrabel's relationship with his wife. We automatically assume good guy, bad guy. That's it. Good guy, faithful, bad guy, cheating. We don't know what's happening at home, and we just keep clipping dudes and it just keeps happening. Like I thought maybe if we clip enough, everyone would learn. It's never going to change.
Yeah.
No.
Has she left him? No. So it's like you got Rachel Nichols, who's like pretending like she's this shaman of sports reporting, and then she gets to the bubble and Jimmy Buckets is just fucking scoring on to the point they think someone's playing with a basketball in the hotel room, the pounding so hard. Right? And this is a woman who kneecapped the guy who made a joke about slipping in her DMs, and she castrated him there on the fucking set in the live show. And now she's like, and it just happens over and over and over and over again.
Yeah, well, that's been Sports Corner, and Sam gets really torqued up about.
I hate hypocrisy.
Yeah,
dude.
I do too.
I do have to say one last funny thing. So Skip Bayless he actually had a very rare, pretty good take about how, when he was in the locker room, he treated the players like he wanted to stay objective. He's like, I saw it constantly. The women would try and sleep with the athletes, sometimes would sleep with them for better access. The guys would try and become friends with the guys for better access. He's like, I would never do that. I would never recklessly compromise my integrity. But it's hilarious because the guy wrote 3 books on the Cowboys, and a major storyline was Troy Aikman was gay, and there was no evidence. It's just like,
I don't know, that face is pretty gay.
No,
dude has gay face.
No, Troy
Aikman has gay face.
No,
he has DSL for sure.
I've met him. He is a I mean,
why? Because he didn't hit on you? Oh, you can't be gay if you didn't hit on this.
Okay, all right. That's the show, everybody. We should say that. What is that?
It's DoorDash.
Oh, let's go. Everybody gets taxes on tips. It's really great. The taxes on tips expire in 2029. The corporate taxes never expire. Remember, you're being lied to. Get in the comments.
Putin's daughter
is so hot.
Show. Look at that. Got her dad's face, and she's still hot.
That's
if Putin was trans. That's what he'd look like.
Get in the comments. Let us know what you thought about this episode. Keep commenting. You guys are so fucking hilarious. Keep them coming. Keep liking. And honestly, the hype is working. People are telling us that we're in the hype playlist. So keep giving us that.
Give us that hype. That good hype. We'll put out for hype.
Support our sponsors. Love you guys very much. See you next week.
Welcome to Deep Waters.
Where are you going right now?
So they crank the 5G up, and then we just all get shaken and baking microwave. I love it.
I didn't say that, you absolute moron.
There was no dinosaurs. Those were Nephilim giants from the Bible.
And Lucifer is in the Vatican?
Yes.
Oh, okay, got it.
I think space is probably like just a giant liquid. Build it up, seal the wealth. When it's about to collapse, release the gays.
Are you going to get the jab?
Never.
Conspiracy Social Club, aka Deep Waters.